Ash and JD, they're the host, talking real, they're not like most. Podcasting fun with a side of wit, get ready, cause you won't wanna quit. They bring the laughs, they bring the noise, sharing stories of their crazy joys. From deep discussions to silly tales, the Real Talking podcast never fails. Grab your headphones, get ready to groove. Ash and JD will make your mood improve. Banter that's witty and oh so sly. Their chemistry's electric, you can't deny.
How are we, everyone? He's Ash. I'm JD. This is the Real Talking Podcast, and welcome to this week's episode. Now, you'd have to bear with us a little bit. Again, in the UK, is sweaty again, but we're here to just entertain
the people.
Yeah,
It is weird, isn't it? How it's like just hot for 2 days and it gets too hot, and then it's never that perfect. It's too hot to work in.
Oh, it's definitely been too hot
It's
for me.
just muggy.
I've been working essentially in an attic. It's like a converted barn sort of thing, and I'm upstairs doing this bathroom. There's no breeze, so even though the windows are open, and plus the window above me, it's one of the Velux windows, so even if there was a breeze, it's not coming above my head. It's no joy.
Also, we say to people we're not a football podcast. Maybe we should start saying we're not a weather podcast as well, because we speak about the weather a lot.
It's just the UK thing, no, Benny.
Yeah.
But since we're not a football podcast, we do have to address it because there has been about 5 messages regarding the Euros.
Right, how do you want to do this? Do you want to give your take on it first and get mine, and then go to the messages, or go to the messages?
Well, if you've got an opinion on it, then we'll shout them out first.
Well, last week, obviously, I was optimistic, calling him the Messiah, the genius.
I think he was over.
You know what it was? For me, it was once you're in the final, it doesn't matter. You're there. It's no one remembers the run into the final. They just remember if you win it. So obviously, shit build up, shit tournament for England, and so I was optimistic that just the way the luck was going with the overhead kick, just the late goals, that I was going to pull through. And to be fair, when we did get the goal, I thought, fuck me, we're going to do it. And then, it just reverted, changed, got the goal and changed to a more defensive formation.
Yeah,
obviously, because that makes sense. But you're on the front foot, you're under the cosh. They was under pressure. Just attack and don't change your formation. If anything, go more attacking, because there's no point. The way the game went after we scored was just, everyone was like bouncing off fucking, we scored fucking, like, we're going to, for me, I was like, we're going to win this now. Then obviously just changed those formations again, as it says, and just a more defensive, and I think really killed our impotence. Is that the right word? Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to use a really clever word there, but I'm trying to. It killed
I don't think impotence is the word that you should be using, because that's
no. But obviously, I think ignore
it killed the momentum.
Yeah.
Ruin the rhythm. I can't think of other words to use for the analogy you was trying to go for.
But you understand where I'm coming from. We was on the forward front. We scored. That was under the cosh. You scored. Just keep going. Just keep going. Don't go more defensive. That's what it just, as you just said, it just killed the rhythm. But yeah, I was optimistic. I thought, we got to the final. Let's just see what happens.
Well, I'm glad that I wasn't optimistic going into the game. Now, I'd actually popped to the pub for an hour or so just before. And that was the highlight of the day, to be fair, having a couple of pints in the pub. Got back home, watched it with my mate, and it was just terrible. I mean, because I don't like to talk during the football anyway. Unless you're
Yeah.
talking about the game a little bit, then I don't want other conversations. So I was a little bit annoyed because my mate and the missus, they're talking, they're having conversations about life and fucking work and all
yeah.
that. And when you're having to like bite your lip not to say, "Will you shut the fuck up?" So I was a little bit on edge with that anyway. And then as soon as from kickoff, really, I just saw the negativity, the negative tactics, the lack of tactics. And the goal was just coming. I knew it was going to come. Obviously, Spain's goal. And I was happy at that point then because I thought, right, now we'll see the gear up. We'll see them go for it. But as soon as that equaliser went in, that was it. It was just, as you were saying, just straight back defensive again. It's like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. You've got to keep going.
So you got the momentum.
And especially when Spain did score the second goal, there was just not enough going forward still. Fair enough, yeah. He took Kane off, Watkins on around the 60-minute mark, trying to bring in more attacking style, but it still wasn't enough. He needed to just literally throw everything at him, and he was too cautious still. I felt like he was almost making subs for penalties again then as well, just hoping that we'd get a second goal to take it to the extra time and maybe to the penalties. But yeah, it was never enough.
No, I was surprised when we did get the goal, and he kind of went to like it's the way I was looking at like a 4-4-1-1. The way I was looking at the time with obviously Watkins, Palmer just behind him. It was a 4-4-1-1. And I thought, it's perfect time to put Foden on there. And not Foden, it's perfect time to put Gordon on there. And just let him, he hasn't done anything all tournament. Just let him run at them. Just run.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few players that he could have brought on and done that. But he's just not allowing them to do it.
No.
So, thankfully, after the game, I mean, it did take a couple of days, but he's, I'm quite annoyed with the way the media have worded it, saying that he's resigned from the England managing role. But he was out of contract, so he hasn't resigned. His contract has come to an end, and so he's not going to sign an extension.
Yeah.
It's laughable because he's hiring like agents because he's expecting he'll be able to get a Champions League club in the Premier League. So he thinks he'll be able to manage the likes of Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, or Aston Villa because they're the only Champions League teams that we've got at the moment. And he's just got no chance. He's out-leagued by all of them. He really is away with the fairies, thinking that he can get into any Premier League team, to be fair. I don't think he'd do well at Brighton, even though they prefer a manager to just coach the team, not be involved in recruitment or anything. But he just hasn't got it tactically. I really can't see a Premier League team wanting him. I mean, obviously, Ipswich, McKenna's been revolutionary for him. He wouldn't be able to take over McKenna's role either. It's just, I think he's delusional. I think he really is a proper space cadet. Now, there's talks that the FA are going to wait 12 months for Pep.
I've seen this.
Do you really think that Pep would leave Man City and take the England role?
You know what? I'm going to go yes. And I'll tell you why. You think about it. How many friendlies do England have here? 8? Without a competition. So
well, we've got 3 international breaks before the end of the year.
Yeah, but it's just 3 or 2 games each time.
Yeah,
so some are qualifiers, whatever. So
yeah,
it's not hard, is it? You can have your break and still be involved. All you have to do is just watch the videotapes. That's all you have to do, obviously. So he could still live in Spain, could send the videotapes, 2 weeks before the internationals, fly back to England, watch games in person, have a couple conversations, do the training, I can see it. I can. And he doesn't need the money, mate. Because you think about it, he's on. I think he's the highest paid manager in the world, just on £20 million a season. So
Yeah, but Southgate was on only 6 million or
Yeah,
6.5 million.
but it's
Pep's not going to downgrade to that.
But the workload, it's not day in day out.
Yeah, but
It's not heavy. It's not. It's in terms of
it's
you
not
know.
as demanding.
No, it's just as you like from now to Christmas, 3 international
Yeah, so
breaks. So that's like 6
8 games
matches.
maybe.
So he has preferred 6 matches from the summer to the winter. It's not hard for £6 million, mate.
It's not.
Do you know what I mean? And as I
It's
said,
not.
it's not gonna. I don't see where he goes now. He's done the Bundesliga. No one else can afford him in the Bundesliga. He's done Barcelona. They can't afford him. He ain't
No.
gonna go to Real Madrid. Right. The Premier League. He's done Man City. I can't see him going anywhere. Maybe Arsenal in the future. That is it. I can't see him doing Man U, obviously. And then the Italian sides, I don't think they can afford him.
No, unless he takes a massive pay cut, he's not going to be able to go to Italy.
But he has said before that he wants to do a World Cup.
Yeah, I'd seen him personally preferring to go to Spain and manage them.
Yeah,
I couldn't see him doing England. But the main reason why I can't see him doing international coaching for a while is because he hasn't got an open checkbook to bring in whatever players he wants then.
no, I agree with that. And 2 things though, because he's Barcelona, like Catalonian, they have that thing with Spain. So I don't know if he would take the Spain job. And Spain's manager isn't going to get sacked now before the World Cup because he's won the Euros.
Yeah.
So, in terms of the top 10 teams in the world, Argentina, they just won the Copa America. They ain't going to sack their manager again. Portugal, possibly. With Martinez, they didn't have a great one. Belgium, I think their generation is over. So I think England would be the best bet. He knows the players already. It's just, I would like that appointment. I would like the Jurgen Klopp one a bit more.
Well, since you've just mentioned Klopp, I'll give you more prediction. And
Go on.
all the listeners, just make a note of this that you heard it here first. So, Ancelotti, Real Madrid's manager, he extended for another 12 months.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jurgen Klopp left Liverpool at the end of last season. I can see Ancelotti retiring or stepping down as Real Madrid's manager at the end of the next season. Jurgen Klopp will take it, and then Pep will go back to Barcelona.
You think?
And then it will be the Pep and Klopp show in La Liga again. Because I think Pep would do that just for the rivalry, even though it wasn't a massive rivalry like what we used to have back in the day with Ferguson and Wenger and Mourinho and fucking everyone else that Fergie had it with. I think just wherever Klopp goes next, I can see Pep going to their rival team.
Right.
And I can just see Klopp taking over at Real Madrid.
See, I see Alonso going to Real Madrid because he signed, didn't he just sign a 12-month
Yeah, he extended it by Leverkusen.
So I'm sure that has like a clause in there.
Well, again, with Alonso, I'm still thinking that Arne Slot, Liverpool. I mean, we're going to get onto James's email in a moment, but I think Arne Slot might have a poor season or not a good enough season, and then if Alonso is available for the taking, Liverpool will get him at the end of next season, or try and poach him during the season,
or try to get Klopp back.
I don't think he will come back. He said it was too stressful, didn't it?
They all, but money talks, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Money does talk, really does.
Be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, it's like a merry-go-round, isn't it? But it'd be interesting to see what they do with the England one. I mean, they've done the England man with Sam Allardyce, Hodgson, Southgate. Fair enough. But I think if you can get Pep, you get Pep.
Well, the British media, being typical British, are saying that it needs to be an English man to be the next manager. But who's the best English manager at the moment? Would you say?
But like the women's team's manager is, I'm sure, Swedish.
But they don't care about the women's team,
Yeah,
do they?
but like, yeah, but I'm just, do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be from that country, like Martinez.
Yeah, it's too much of an old fashioned mindset.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, I think because the newspapers and the likes of Talksport, Sky Sports, they're a dying thing these days, really. So I think they're trying to cling on to the older audience by saying this kind of thing that it needs to be an Englishman.
Well, let me put it to you then, mate. 'Cause you said about
Put it to me.
Pep, about him, he hasn't got millions to spend. Do you think Pep wins the Euros with that England team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how much of an open checkbook that he has got with every team that he's ever been with. He's still a great coach. He didn't buy Foden. De Bruyne, yeah, he was okay at Chelsea, and then obviously left. And then
went to Wolfsburg, done really well in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, and then obviously Pep bought him from there, and then he still coached him to get better. He's not one that will turn Scott McTominay into a Kevin De Bruyne, but he is able to bring the best out of players, and he's got the tactics. It's not always the prettiest of football to watch with Man City, but with the players available, with what Southgate just had, hands down, he would have been able to win it. Definitely.
Yeah. No, I agree.
The bookie's favourite for the next England manager, as an English person, is Eddie Howe.
Right. No, that doesn't excite you, doesn't it? It doesn't make you think, "Oh, we've got a chance."
Well,
even though he does play better football, but
yeah. Again, he's a better coach. He's got better tactics than Southgate. But as I say, there's not many English coaches that come to mind, let alone stand out to make you think, yes, we want that person. Lampard's one of the odds favourites as well. Well, fouled at Chelsea, done well at Derby, but so did Rooney. What's Rooney doing now? Plymouth, is it?
Plymouth Argyle, yeah.
Yeah.
I do think with Lampard, though, I do think that run he had at Chelsea, because he done okay at Everton to keep him up with not spending no money. But I do feel that Chelsea run has defined him as a shit coach now. I think if he didn't have, because I think he won 2 games, like 17 or something towards, but like his first stint, because didn't he go there for a bit first?
Yeah, so he was,
and he done really well, and he brought Mason Mount, Abraham into the team. Remember when he had, and he done really well there, and obviously he left because why did he leave that first time? I can't remember.
He left because he got sacked.
The first time, right?
Yeah,
I thought it was like an interim. The first time, was that the second time?
No, the second time was the
right.
interim.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, so the first time he did well for like the first 3 months, whatever, and then it just went
downhill.
Right. Lampard's too much the same as Southgate. He's an arm round, all pally, get them playing fucking polo in the swimming pool and that again. Which, I mean, it's a bit fucking.
Sometimes you need a bit of Neil Warnock, innit?
Yeah.
I'll fucking die for you, lah.
Yeah, a bit of a Graham Souness. I played the game.
That's it. Someone to tell it as it is.
Fucking someone to kick it around.
Just someone to tell him, any like
It's. I mean, again, I'm not really that asked who takes over as the next England manager until it happens and we see an improvement. I'm just not asked. So I got roped into it with the last Euros and the World Cup, thinking that we was going to do great. Obviously, back-to-back Euro finals. We did all right. But yeah, I just knew at the start of this tournament that I'm not going to get roped in. And even at the final, even though he was in it, and you have to be in it to win it, I just thought, nah. And I just couldn't get the same enthusiasm as you did.
No, for me, obviously, because as I said, we had that good, no, I was going to say good running then. We had that easier side and we played terrible, but it doesn't matter, like, using the final, like, you just got to turn up for what, no, you know what I mean? You've turned up for the rest, but you've just got to fucking, this last game, just leave everything on there, and I don't think anyone did actually.
But again, because if they're being told to
Yeah,
hold
as you
back
say,
and
it's like
stay in position and whatever, then you're trying to do what the manager says. But it's one of them where there should have been like, hang on, lads, between themselves. Look, we know how to play the game.
right.
Let's just go for it
I
ourselves.
take it some of the messages are basically saying what we've just said, or
Yeah, there was a few just along the same lines. There was Lee, who no, I'll get on to Lee's in a minute. James, as always, he's sent two in again. He loves it.
great listener. He's a great
He
listener.
He loves it.
We love him.
You know,
mate.
his
you
ears.
you were just telling me before, like, you know, your favourite fan is messaging voice. You know, you can't wait to read his
Yeah.
messages out.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
2 emails in a row. Loves it.
The overlap, underlap, whatever it is.
The Undertake.
The Undertake, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait for it.
Yeah, coming in your ears 2030. So his first email was saying, finally, the shit Euros is over. Bring on the Prem. Yeah, Lee messaged along the same lines. I think it was, look, now that the Euros is over, how do you think the Prem's going to go? I will get onto that properly in a minute. I will read it.
Okay.
But yeah, there literally was just a few asking how we felt about it. And yeah, I mean, it's been 20 minutes 18 minutes because the first two was talking about the weather.
Yeah.
So 18 minutes of football, and it's not over yet.
And we're not a footballing podcast.
We're not about that football.
First of all, then we might, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the stuff that I've got coming up, it is a fucking boomerang swing. So yeah, we'll go on to Lee's one then.
Right.
So how are we feeling about the Premier League? How do we think the Premier League season coming up is going to be?
Right. But I said last season, or I can't remember if it was just as the season finished, Chelsea are going to win it. And I've got to stick by that now because I fucking said it. I can see Chelsea having a good season. I really can.
New manager bounce? Is that what you're feeling?
I just feel like, as you just said, Pochettino's more an arm around the shoulder. Like, oh, you know, don't worry about it, lads. Have a day off. As where this geezer just seems a bit more. Nah, lads, fucking have it.
Well, there definitely is a few Chelsea players that need a kick up the arse.
Yeah. Oh, and I say this, but obviously you had that thing with Enzo, obviously doing that chance, and obviously it's fucked a few of his teammates off. So that'd be interesting now. But for me,
Wait, did you see the clip? Did you?
Yeah, they're on the buzzer now, and they're just chanting that song.
For anyone that hasn't seen it, it's after the Copa America where Argentina have won it, and the camera was mainly just focused on Enzo Fernandez. Now, I don't speak the native tongue, but there were subtitles, and they're slagging off the French players, saying, "Mum's from Nigeria,
your dad's from Cameroon, passport is French or something like that."
Now, I get it, it's bad, but was it that racist? Because it's not like they're saying racist words.
You know what I find with Argentinians is that, like, with Brazil and Ecuador and other countries around that, you get like a mix of players, white, black. You know, that's the South American. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a bit of like.
It is multicultural.
With Argentina, they're all white, mate.
Well,
so I think that
not really white. There's a slight tint to the skin.
They're South American, and now.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? Though, compare it to Brazil, Ecuador, I want to say not Uruguay.
No, because there was that thing with Cavani a couple of years ago, which was similar.
Yeah,
it wasn't a song that was sang, but it was something that was said.
It was just unnecessary. You've won, and he's thinking about France in a different tournament.
Because that's the thing. It was a different tournament, so there was no need for it.
Like, just let it go.
But you know, they've won the cup, the Copa America. They've had a few beers, obviously.
Yeah. Did you see Messi was quick enough to say post as soon as everyone was calling him racist that he was back home, as to say he wasn't on the coach singing the song?
I didn't see that. No. Did you see Cucurella after Spain had beat England?
No, turn the TV right off, mate.
No. So like, it's only from TikTok.
Oh,
I've seen the
no, I
videos.
haven't.
So at the after party, and then the not the open bus tour, but like they did like a
Yeah, like the thing on the like town hall where they do the speech and
yeah.
everything. Yeah.
So he was just still lagging from like, after the final whistle, singing Cucurella. He drinks Estrella. Haaland fucking in his pocket or whatever. But yeah, lagging. But fair play to him. He's not
The
a good
thing,
singer. I mean, he's
yeah.
not the best of left backs either, like, but
No, and he wasn't even like even within Spain there was one feeling him as left back, but he had a decent tournament, didn't he?
yeah, he, he's only been Chelsea's number one left back because Chilwell was injured most of the season. Same as Luke Shaw. But I mean, he's a decent enough left back.
Well, the money they pay for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, United wanted to get him on loan last season, but it was only because Chelsea wanted like 7 million as a loan fee that we didn't do it.
But I think Chelsea, good season. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say Chelsea to finish Champions League if not win it. But if not, I'm gonna go Arsenal to win it.
Well, there was statements this morning from whoever it is, though, I don't know if it was the Premier League or FA or something, regarding Man City's trial.
Right.
So they're still saying that November there's going to be the final hearing
Yeah.
regarding the 115 charges, and it will be the final decision. So
it won't drag on after.
if they're saying November is when it's all going to properly get aired out, then that surely means that they're confident enough that some of them charges are going to stand.
Why don't they just do it before then, like before the season, like rather than fuck it up not halfway through, but a couple of months in. Either way, I don't want Man City to win it, but it's got to get at that routine because it's getting a bit boring now. Like the Bundesliga, League One.
That wasn't even planned.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like it needs to mix up, it needs to change. I like when a different team wins it.
Well, yeah, we don't need Man City to win it 4 years in a row.
So that's why.
But I have seen that because of this chargees hanging over Man City, it's deterring some players from wanting to join them.
Right,
but they've got that good of a squad. I mean, the second starting 11 could be better than most Premier League teams. So it's not like they really need to bring any players in. But I think come November, that should be a bit of a twist for them then. I'd like to see. I mean, not saying that I want them to get like point deduction and that, but I want to see them actually get punished for what's happened, whether it's a big massive fine or something. Because it doesn't matter if they get like 20 points deducted, they'll still finish in the top four. Man City will. Chelsea, I can't see them getting into the top four.
They got Cole Palmer though. He's cold.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying. But what I don't want to happen though is the Premier League to follow suit as Euros did, where the lesser teams just go ultra defensive, and then I like when there's goals in there. I like when teams go for it, and hopefully this Premier League, because last Premier League season I don't think it wasn't great. I feel like there was better seasons.
Well, we still had the likes of Luton that were coming out with like a 6-1 win and this and that. They were always going for it.
I'm not being funny. Luton are a shit club.
Yeah.
They're a shit club. They don't belong in the Premier League. I know it's like they deserve to be there, but they're just a shit club. I mean, the logo is a hat. Like, it's a hat. Like, there's not, it's just no. You're not going to get there again. No, don't worry about it. Like, I want like a competitive one. Like, they're just too far off it. There's too many, you can get like 2 or 3 teams that are battling, but the rest just needs to be competitive. But we'll see. Hopefully, it's a good season, aren't we?
Yeah, I think it's going to be more in the mix with the top 8, essentially. Obviously, Man United are doing bits at the moment. There's not much transfer activity between the rest of the top 4 clubs. But I mean, that touches on to James's second email, which was 70 mil for Yoro, which is the young 18-year-old that they've just purchased from Lille.
I thought it was
Defender.
52 million.
So yeah, it's 52 million, and then there's add-ons
Right.
that can potentially take it up to 70 million euros.
Isn't it mad how they've signed a player for 52 million and sold Mason Greenwood for 27 plus add-ons when you would say Mason Greenwood's a better player?
You would, but there's still the connotations about obviously all the allegations, what didn't stick, never went to court or anything.
Like, he's not, at the end of the day, he didn't go to court, so he's in a sense of proven guilty, I suppose. But
apparently there was a couple of Premier League clubs that wanted him, but it's about himself as well at the end of the day. He could have gone to another Premier League club, but you know what this country is like. It'll just be constant abuse all season. And plus, it'd be a shame.
He won't be bad living in the south of France, was it?
No, he'll be all right.
Make millions. But I will say, though, obviously it's good for Man U's books because he came through the academy. Just pure.
And then, again, they've done all right with the... so there'll be a 50% salon fee as well.
Okay.
So, but it's on profit. So this is where contracts get a bit I don't know, just down to the dotting the I's and crossing the T's and that. So it's on the profit. So if they sell him for 60 million, then we get 50% of their profit. So it'd be an extra 15 million on top, basically. Right. But still, it's still an extra bonus for a player that we haven't had for 2.5 years, essentially, in our starting lineup. I mean, you go back onto earlier episodes, people know my thoughts and views about the player. Generational talent was always spouted when he first broke through into the starting lineup. But yeah, fair play to him. He's moving on to France and he's potentially going to have a great career still. Just not in the Premier League. I still think Man City are going to win the league next season.
I hope not. Fucking not.
So I think it'll be Man City. Arsenal will still be thereabouts. I don't think they'll get as close. I don't think it'll be literally like a point or two in between it again. But I think they'll be second. I think United they're going to get back into the top four. Third or fourth, I can't say.
So you think Villa will drop out next season?
I think with the added games of the Champions League, so even though they had the Europa, was it the Europa or Europa Conference? Even though they had European games last season anyway, I think just with the Champions League, again, I think they'll do well in it, to be fair. I think they'll get out of the group stage, even though they've not been announced the games yet, or if they have, I haven't seen them. But I can see them getting into the knockout stages anyway, because Emery's just a fucking great coach, isn't he?
Yeah, he's good at like that kind of competitions.
Well, that's it. He's good in Europe. So I think with the added games, the added pressure, I think they'll struggle a little bit in the Premier League, to be fair. But still in the mixer, around like 4th or 5th. Chelsea, I think they'll probably like 5th, 6th, maybe 7th. Tottenham.
For me, Tottenham's going to fall off this season.
Yeah, I think Ange started to show his true colours.
I say that, but they've signed a lot of young people, actually, young footballers, haven't they?
Yeah.
So sometimes what you need a bit of young.
Well, I think it's. I was going to gloss over that until you started to laugh. But yeah, I think Ange wants to try and wean out the. He wants to wean out the negativity. So, like when they wanted Man City to beat Arsenal just so Arsenal wouldn't win the Premier League and that. I think he wants to try and get that attitude out of the club, but that isn't going to happen because Spurs are Spurs. So, yeah, I think they'll be lucky to finish in a European spot this season. Brighton need to make a bit of a comeback, but I can't see that. I mean, they've not really done much managerial-wise.
They've overachieved for years, and they're that club.
Yeah. So I think it's really going to be a battle of the top 6 and who can get back into it.
But what about
stay there.
Liverpool?
Yeah, I think they'll be so like 4th, 5th.
No Champions League. You don't think they're going to be battling for the Prem then?
I don't think they'll be battling for the Prem. No,
Right.
I really do think it's going to be hard. I think the first couple of months, like what we said about Lampard with Chelsea, the first couple of months it'll be a bit of a new manager bounce, and then like reality will hit. We still don't know how many players are going to go. It's not looking like the owners are going to want to spend much money either. So if he's going to stick with the same players that he's got, are they going to be able to adapt to his style of playing, his philosophy? Because it's going to be a big upturn from the Klopp ways. So I think they're going to struggle. I think, as I say, the first month, 2 months, maybe 3, it'll be all right. But come the winter, they'll start dipping off, I reckon.
Right.
So similar to when they had the injuries, when Van Dijk was out for most of the season. I think they'll have that dip, maybe have a bit of a late stride again, probably come back up. But yeah, no higher than 4th. I can't see Liverpool finishing. Well, this is just all predictions,
Well, it's
speculation.
hard to say before we get the fully transfers, the ins and outs.
Well, that ain't. I think there's 4 games played before the end of the transfer window.
Always,
I know it
with
is.
the Euros and everything, it's always hard anyway. You don't want to sign someone before they get injured as such. Yeah. We should probably come back to this probably when all the signings have been done.
I think we will do. We won't spend half an hour talking about football at the start of the Premier League season.
I think maybe next week we must probably not speak about football, mate.
Well, it's just
we're just a bit more about the weather instead.
Yeah, it's just pre-season games going on at the moment. Which, to be fair, I'm looking forward to United and Rangers tomorrow.
Oh, is that how they got?
Yeah,
right.
Got beat 1-0 the other day against Rosenborg. They're in the middle of their season, so they're all fully fit. Team already knows each other, and it was just all the young lads. So it's only, to be fair, they should have beat us probably about 5-6-0. But the keeper had a fucking welder. When it's just one of them days when the keeper's saving everything. So and they literally scored. I think it was the first or second minute of added time at the end.
I fell.
So it was a shame for the lads, but good for Rosenborg. So Rangers tomorrow, which 5:00 kickoff, and in the afternoon, not in the morning. So
no, I was just thinking, is that like America or something? Or
no, in Edinburgh.
Because I know they still go to the US for their pre-season.
So it's all over the place. Each pre-season. This one is in America. I think I have got the lists of games on my phone, but I don't want to keep talking about football, so I'm not going to get it up. But we are playing, I think it's like New York, I don't know, maybe a game in Texas or something like that. But there's a couple of games over in America, then it's back. Obviously, Community Shield against Man City the week before the Prem starts. Then United kick the Premier League off on the Friday night as well.
Who they got on the Friday, do you know?
It is Fulham, first game of the season.
Oh, great opening, mate. Fucking hell.
Well, it should be for United, yeah.
Well, come on, to get people back in, you need a fucking big game on that Friday night.
Look, I don't set the fucking games out.
It's fucking London teams, I think.
Well, that's all it is. But so with James moaning about Yenny Loro, Liverpool wanted him. Real Madrid were the main contenders to sign him.
Managed to pay the most money for him.
Well, I think
they must give him he's got to make, why should I come to Man U? He's a couple extra pounds in your pocket, son.
Well, as far as I know, he's getting 150 grand a week. So 18 years old, 150 grand
doing
a week.
it.
And then there was no. So Real Madrid would have just let him sit on the bench and then big part playing for the next couple of years until it was the right time. But
terrible that is, isn't it?
Yeah, United's defence needs a big fucking awakening. So he'll be pretty much in the starting lineup straight away.
Are they still going after the lit?
Yeah, so now, again,
so what's
it's agreed with the player. It's just
so they're still going to go. But then who was on the bench then? Because obviously you've got Martinez.
There's a lot of games, though, isn't there? Martinez will be starting as long as he's fit. And so, it'd just be rotational. There's
I think I'd rather sit on the bench of Real Madrid than mate.
What, you don't want to sit in rainy, cold Manchester
No.
for 150 grand a week?
I want to live in Madrid.
So
in
you'd rather
Spain,
sit on the bench in Madrid on 60 grand a week?
Yeah. Maybe that's from my perspective of like, obviously,
I'd rather have the extra fucking
I'll
90 grand a week or
do it for 60 grand a year, mate. You know, Ash run up. I'll fucking run my bollocks off as well, mate.
Oh, guys, good job you don't need to use them much these days. Right, now, we are all done with the football chat.
Yeah. Thank you for staying with us, people who don't enjoy football and has bared with us through the whole Euro tournament.
I don't think we spoke about it too much, though, have we, really?
I mean, you know,
it's been topical, though.
Yeah. We're trending.
For a non-football podcast, we've covered it quite well, and not too much. But we're on to the feature anyway. There is other stuff, but we have spoke about the football a little bit too long. So we're gonna get the feature, the one and only,
We'll get the feature and
cracked
stuff.
out.
Oh,
When
technical error.
on a.
Oh,
And
what
why
is
is it
going
not
on?
fucking going on?
You know, when
You
you're
pressed
live,
the wrong thing, didn't you?
you know,
That's fucking
these things
what.
happen, you know.
It's because he should have been fucking pressing that.
You know, I was expecting just to sing it, to be honest, mate, there.
Because I saw the fucking bar moving, I was like, what the fuck's going on? So confused. It's been a hot day. It's it really is hot. And that's why I can't wait to get home, have some beverages. So our first one is from Lauren, and she says, people still shorthand texting. Just stop. So this was a thing when we was young and mobile phones first come out. So Ali G is the best example.
Oh, okay.
The batteries. I don't really have people message like that these days, to be fair. I do have, like my dad, for example. I don't know if it's age, I don't know, maybe dyslexic or just really doesn't read as he writes a text message. So a lot of the time I'll have to ring him up and say, what the fuck are you trying to say on that? Because it's just, it's not hard. Like, just look at what you're writing. Especially when so much is predicted text as well.
Yeah.
Like, you just start to type a letter. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say. Press that fucking word. But no, he really is bad. I don't know, fucking too many people to fucking say really do that, and it's so annoying. But no, I don't really have that issue of like back in the day when it was can you the letter U come CUM to the number and then like mine or
why was
whatever.
that? Was that because any more than so many characters classed as two messages or something?
When it was all fucking the old Nokia 3210 and
Oh,
all
mate,
that.
they're bringing that phone back out, you know, and it's like no TikTok, literally as it is.
It's already out.
Yeah, actually come out again.
The 32 and 3310s have been out for ages. So I think it was still basically the same, but it was just like a modern screen. I don't
still
know
got
if you
Snake
could
on
use
it.
fucking. Oh yeah, it did have Snake. I don't know if you could go on like fucking any of the apps or anything.
No, this one I seen online was basically no TikTok, no Instagram. It's just a phone.
Does it have a camera?
No, as far as I'm aware, it didn't, but I might be wrong on that one.
If I could have that with a camera, I'd be fucking getting it all day long. Because all I want is the camera on the phone so I can take pictures of my jobs, which I don't do all the time because I fucking forget. You know what I'm like. But yeah, I don't want to be. Well, I don't do it anyway, but I don't want to be able to have the choice to go on Facebook or fucking WhatsApp or Instagram while I'm at work. Just want to ring, text, and then take pictures of jobs. It's all I need to do. Don't need anything else.
You know what? Also, going back to like obviously Lauren's question there. Do you remember the old way of texting where you had to like click the number like for B?
Yeah, I think we said it the other week as well.
How exhausting would that be now? Obviously, you're on about you just brought a predictive text.
To be fair,
I
yeah, I'll probably
start
Yeah, I probably would want the 3310 to be able to
Yeah,
just type normally.
yeah,
Right, BlackBerry style then, where it was the keypad on the bottom of the phone,
yeah.
something like that.
What
I
happened to
mean,
Blackberries? That was a thing. Remember the
so
Blackberry
BlackBerries
pin?
is still a phone. It's just that BBM, which was BlackBerry Messenger,
Yeah, but why
that
did the
shut down.
phone die out? Why does no one have a Blackberry now?
I think just because,
Because literally everyone had a Blackberry.
yeah, I think it's just because it's the hype of everyone wanting an iPhone or a Samsung.
That was such a good fucking phone as well.
Uh, I don't think I actually had
No,
one.
I had 2 or 3. I really liked them. The
Uh,
best phone I ever had, mate, was like I think it was a Samsung, like a really long, thin one, and you'd flick it. So it's like as you would flick like a penknife,
yeah, I'm trying to remember
and
what
he
that
had
was
like the
called.
tiny long screen. And oh mate, that was fucking brilliant. That one.
Yeah, I had loads of them crappy
I don't know
iPhones. To be
what I
fair,
did to it. I think I paid like 50 quid for it second hand from or whatever. And I just can't remember what I did to it.
it's mad, ain't it? I fucking I had loads. D900, fucking obviously the 3310 back in the day. I had a 3210 to start off with. The nostalgia.
The worst thing though, the song when Sony Ericsson's had put the thing so everyone could listen to you, like have the speaker.
Yeah, the share
Oh
music
my
and that. Yeah.
god, on the back of the buzz, and everyone used to like, I get it, you listening to music, put headphones in.
But
Is that sort of thing? Do people still do that?
I don't know. I haven't been on them for
Yeah.
years. But that's the modern version of that is people walking hands free on the phone. So having it on loudspeaker, walking,
Yeah.
talking, just put it next to your ear. I know that was a hey, what's wrong with you
Yeah.
a little while ago, but
See,
it's fucking I still see it all the time tonight.
you know what I say? Obviously, because it was someone speaking on loudspeaker in a 22 plate BMW. Yeah. And in his other hand had a cigarette. And he was driving with his knees.
I mean,
And then every now and again, he'd obviously hold the steering wheel with the cigarette hand, turn the wheel.
see, I'll steer with the knee sometimes if I'm like refilling my cup. If it's a long drive and I've got my flask and I'm refilling my cup with a bit of tea or coffee, whatever.
Yeah, so your mum had the cigarette, and then every time he fucking,
Add a
put
little
it,
puff
had a little,
puff.
done it with his knees, then, mate. But
There's
like,
just
just
no
put the
need, is
phone
there?
down, put it on Bluetooth. You've got a
Yeah.
22 plate BMW.
See, no, I don't know if I've told this on the pod before, but back in the day before, I mean, even this band that I got at the moment doesn't have, well, it has Bluetooth. I just don't know the code to connect. But before hands-free in the cars and that was really a thing, I used to put my phone on loudspeaker and then wedge it on my shoulder. So in between the t-shirt,
Yeah.
so the speaker part where, well, the microphone was near my mouth and then the speaker would be by my ear. So that would be my hands-free back in the day. I mean, these days it's just the headphones. Yeah, to physically hold it and then still have it on loudspeaker, just put it next to your ear. Stop being a gobshite. Fucking people are just wrong-uns. So, yeah, whoever's texting you, Lauren, with fucking shorthanding and just fucking individual letters,
Well,
just no need.
mate, I have a feeling that this might come back in because I went out Saturday and everyone was dressed up like it's the early 2000s, like NSYNC. So, like, but let me tell you what I saw. Yeah, someone was wearing really baggy cargos, a black vest with a black short sleeve shirt with really thin sunglasses. The girls were wearing long denim skirts with vest and like those.
The wedgies.
They're not. Yeah, but they're not like wedgies. They're like I don't know what you'd call them, mate. They have the straps, but like when basically they look like a brat style. Do you remember like the brat styles?
Yeah, they're
Dress.
still a thing as well.
Yeah.
But I remember the 90s brat styles.
So that's like what when I went out, that's what everyone was wearing. That kind of style. So maybe it's coming back in.
When lads start wearing the black and flamed t-shirts again, then we know that we're coming to the end of humanity. You know, like Guy Fieri, Diners, Divings and Drivings, whatever it was called. If you start wearing t-shirts like that again, fucking, I mean, not that I used to wear ones like that, but that starts coming back in again. We need to just take America's fucking stance and start shooting everyone on her. Fucking shooting up in the schools and shit. Yeah, speaking of shoot ups, fucking Trump bossed it, didn't they?
How close was he as well? Have you seen the 3D thing from the bird, like the animation that someone's done to how close it actually was? Have you
Yeah,
seen
so
that?
because of his head
Because he
movements.
turned that last minute.
I know I've seen so much stuff
Well,
about
last
it. To be
second,
fair,
sorry.
we fucking because there was videos of like people in the crowd that were shouting, "There's someone on the roof. He's got a gun or whatever," and that's like 2 minutes before it actually happens. So obviously, like Secret Service and whatever, not doing their job. Fucking again, there's all the conspiracies. Conspiracy corner. Coming out about it, like that it was meant to happen, but still to aim it just to get the ear. That's faith. That is.
But I just literally because he does turn his head a lot when he talks, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Trump?
because he addresses the crowd as a people person.
And like anyone else, that would have been a perfect shot because he just moved, nicked his ear. I love that thing, like that many men.
Yeah, there's
Like
been so
loads of
many
stuff.
of them. Fucking. Uh, did you see Hulk Hogan?
No, I've seen a little thing of it today. I didn't watch the whole thing though. I just seen it.
So he's just there. I don't even know what he was giving a speech for, but he's just like,
Trumpomania.
yeah, and he's just fucking. And when they took a shot at my hero, that's when I had to give it for the Trump. Oh, and he's ripping off the vest and
Yeah.
all that. It's
He's a real American.
like, why is Trump Hogan's hero? Like, and they're the same age.
Probably, yeah.
Because Trump's 78, I think.
So Hulk Hogan's probably, yeah, but not far off.
I'd say he's, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hulk
he's still a bit
Hogan's
of a
look
fucking
old all the
beast.
time, didn't he? Because the way he had it, like his hair, because he just couldn't
Yeah.
let it go and clipped off.
Yeah, because even in the 90s, when WWE was what it was called, he was just fucking. I mean, he was about 50 then, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Mad. But yeah, he just fucking busted. The way he got back up as well, and he's like fist pumping the air, like, yeah, America, yeah,
America.
fuck yeah. So, yeah, we're all about politics on this. The real talking, isn't it?
Versatile, mate.
Yeah, all the versatilities. So, on to Carl. And Carl has said, why do lorries have to get so close? Just back up.
Yeah, I think because obviously they don't give a fuck because they're in that big, the big wagon, such
In the lorry, yeah.
in the lorry. But no, it's people call them wagons, because
Yeah, for
because
foreign
what are we
listeners.
about Arctics? Because there's different versions. That's what I'm saying. There's wagon, lorries, Arctics.
Well, yeah. So depending on the haulage of what they're carrying, you got
Versatile,
your,
mate.
your
Fucking love it.
7 tonners and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, I'll get this all the time.
Yeah, I think it's because they feel like they're indestructible because they're bigger, basically. Isn't it?
Yeah, and it's annoying because like they, in general, they can see over the vehicle that they're in front of. They think that they can react quick enough. But I see enough accidents where the fucking lorry's gone into the back of like 4 or 5 cars because they're too close and that. Now, I've got a bit of advice for Carl here because I say I see Habit all the time. Just slow down even more. Don't brake check them. Just ease the foot off the accelerator, and then just piss them off. Especially when it's the roadworks and you're already down to like 2 lanes or 1 lane, and they're right up your arse. Just slow down. Just let them know that you know that they're there, and you're willing to take a little bump.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I'll do. I'll get it all the time, and it's so annoying, like because you see it, they're up each other's asses as well, not in a gay way, in a driving way. When 2 lorries are right there, it's like
Oh, mate.
when they can't see in front of the other one, like just ease off.
The worst thing is when like an Arctic's trying to overtake an Arctic. Just
Yeah,
like
lorry wars, any
fucking let it go, lads. It's always downhill as well. The one with not hardly anything on the back wants something.
wants to have it, kid. But yeah, I say too much of it. It's fucking. But they're not going to stop because my brother used to be a lorry driver as well, and I did say I had this conversation. I was like, I bet you're one of these lorry wankers that just pulls out, no indicator, just pulls out. He says, yeah, fuck him. I was like, you're the problem.
That's it.
And I told him. He didn't care. Lorry driver.
That's it.
Now, Laura has come up with a fucking good one here.
Right.
Hope you're ready for this. You
Right.
might want to take a seat, mate, because this is going to sit you down if you aren't sitting.
Right.
She says, flying ants. Oh my god, what the actual fuck?
Yes.
You know, we had this the other day. It was flying ant day. I don't know why it's a thing. Why they all come out at the same time?
And then they go.
Yeah, they must have like a psychic link or something.
Something.
Like an intuition with the earth of like, I don't know, fucking alignment with the stars of when to come out at the same time. I was walking a dog the other day. I didn't notice much while I was driving because in the morning they weren't out, and then on the way back home from work, like, I'm just thinking I'm hitting normal bugs on the motorway and that. And it was while I was walking a dog, you notice how many people have got fucking ant nests underneath like the drives or whatever, because there were just hordes of them, and it was horrible. So I feel the pain there.
No, I get that because I can't remember. Was it last night? So Thursday, yesterday as the podcast goes out, but Thursday, um, we went out and I've loads of them, mate. But ain't seen them since. Didn't see them before. Where they gone?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, do you remember when like black ants and red ants used to fight when you're kids and you used to just go and watch them?
Yeah, just
fight?
little
The
armies.
little fucking flying ants giving it to them as well, picking them
Yeah.
up and dropping them and stuff like that.
And you think, like, did that actually hurt them? I mean, it must do. That's what they're doing, like. But you think, like, I think it's like 10 times their own body weight, they can lift it.
Yeah.
So you think if they're getting dropped from like a foot high,
Mate,
is that really going to hurt?
I just remember like on the island where we used to live, and I kid you not, there must have been half black ants on one side and the other side red ants. And like every year, like out the blue, it's that psychic link, like we're fucking having them this year. They'd all come out and there's one bit and converge like that. I mean, there was, I don't know how many there was. It seemed hundreds, if not thousands. Flying ants everywhere. See flying ants just dropping down from the fucking sky.
Mm.
Like,
It's
fucking,
like a fucking
why?
scene from Braveheart or something, Kenny. Like,
Every year.
you will never take a anthill. Fucking, they are. It's just horrendous. Like, because as you all know, I'm a hairy man. I've got the hair, I've got the beard. They ain't getting to the chest or anything like, but still, I'm walking a dog. I'm fucking swatting them off the dog because they're like landing on him, thinking, this is comfy. Fucking. So I'm swatting them off him. He's thinking that I'm trying to play or something. So he kept fucking jumping up at me. I'd fucking get him landing on the glasses, jumping in the fucking, well, not jumping, flying into the beard. And I'm like, you know, when you're like freaking out, like Ace Ventura, they're in my hair, they're in my hair. And I'm like, they're in the beard. Fucking, you know, like, you just start ripping and everything. God, I don't see the need of it.
You know what? I haven't seen a red ant as well, actually, thinking about it, for years.
I can't say I'm looking out for them. Last year, the ants were getting into my house. No, not last year, the year before, sorry.
Was that a red ants?
No.
And what is the difference? Why are some red?
I don't know, maybe some are stronger than the others.
Yeah.
I probably should have done a little bit of recon on this before reading this out. I mean, not that we'd have enough time.
But we didn't know where he was going to go, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I didn't expect to be talking about football for fucking 40 minutes, but, you know, we're not a footballing podcast.
No.
But, yeah, there was ants coming into the house, so I found where they were coming from, silicon the life out the little hole, and then they didn't turn up again. But then a couple of weeks ago, they've managed to. So my front door, it doesn't. It shuts and it locks, but there's still just like a bit of a gap. So they were coming through that. So I had to get some of the little bait traps, put it there, and I've left it there as well. So as any new ones come, they can see their brethren.
Yeah.
And know not to fucking fuck around.
I was going to say, obviously, all the flying ants was Thursday, which is obviously yesterday. But I've noticed that 3 neighbours have stuck all like, is it salt as well? Is it salt that people would stick out?
I think salt works.
Was it salt or sugar? Is it sugar? No, sugar's
the comfort of sugar.
Yeah, that's it. So whatever it is, 3 of the neighbours, obviously, because we had all the ants out here yesterday. obviously the neighbours done in 2 hours over there. Like when they all come out,
Yeah.
they come out once a year.
And it's like boiling water in it as well. Like, why are you gonna fucking like kill them like that? Just just put a little fucking deterrent down. Like, you don't need to fucking mass murder them. Did you ever used to see the videos? This was before TikTok was a thing. It was on YouTube. I used to fucking deep dive as you used to do. There was a geezer that used to go around, melt a load of fucking like aluminium or fucking something, and pour it into an ant's nest, and then he'd dig it out.
No.
Mate, madness. If you haven't seen it, fucking look them up. Literally just like, I don't know, YouTube fucking melted metal in ant nest, and you'll see the videos. They were cool as fuck. Like, you dig it out, and it'd just be, obviously, because you're seeing all of the structures, because there'd be like little tunnels, and then there'd be a big fucking thing. So kind of like a bonsai tree of sorts, the way you've got the individual branches and then a spurt of leaves. But some of them be like 6 foot deep or something. And like, you think, how did he have enough like lead or aluminium, whatever it was, to pour into it in the first place? I mean, it was a shame for the ants because obviously it'd be an active nest, and that's mass murder. It doesn't matter what animal, human, creature, being that you are, it's mass murder. It's nasty. But yeah, it looked fucking cool. I don't know if he'd sold it as art or something, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, look at it. You'll go on a little fucking deep dive into it now. But have a look at them. They were fucking nice little videos to watch. Just short as well, only like 3 minutes long, because there's not much to fucking see. Just kill the ants,
dig
it, and then
show it,
clean it. And like, look at this one, mad, ain't it? But yeah, they were nice. And on that mass murder, we are going to have to call it a pod there. Try and remind me about the caravan story next week.
Okay.
It was something I was going to talk about, but I say a lot of football chat today.
Right.
So remind me about the caravan story.
Mate, you said it's caravan story up high now.
Yeah, it's high enough.
Okay.
I mean, it's worthy enough to talk about, hence why I said remind me about it.
And we're versatile, so.
Yeah, we can't always talk about football. We've got to talk about fucking other shit. Flying ants.
Proper podcast, mate.
Yeah, all the versatility. As always, links are
no negativity.
Apart from James when he talks about United, but never mind about that. We ain't getting into that again.
Number one listener is.
Yeah, we'll get into it in a couple of weeks. When the Prem does about start, I think 14th or something of August.
I have no idea.
It's coming up. It's round the corner. A couple of weeks, we'll be there. Yeah. So as always, links are in the description. Send in your emails, your WhatsApps. I mean, there's fucking Twitter and all that, but links are always in the descriptions. Send them in, keep them coming. We've got to get back onto the dinner party as well, because there was a couple of them over the last couple of weeks. More suggestions on them.
Okay.
So again, remind me to send you one that we can do for next week. And
right. Got it.
The listeners are on the edge of their seats waiting for next week now.
I can feel it.
Caravan, dinner party. It's like, fucking hell.
Nah. No football next week. Fucking hell, man.
And yeah, as always, fuck Sam Smith. Keep it real. We love yous. Peace.
Grab your headphones, get ready to groove. Ash and JD will make your mood improve. Banter that's waiting, oh so sly. Their chemistry's electric, you can't deny. You can't deny. You can't deny.